Break Beans, episode number 1. In this series, I'm gonna answer your questions about expat life. The first question I'm gonna answer in this first episode is, what were your difficulties once you moved abroad? Well, in order to do it properly, I need to divide this topic in more episodes, otherwise it's gonna be too long. Let's start today with number 1. But first of all, I need to do a step back because you might not know that the first time I moved abroad wasn't in the Netherlands, it was in Spain. And I moved there for a job. I was working in an hotel, and so I already had the accommodation. That means I didn't have to look for that. So it wasn't the problem number 1, which is today the problem number 1 for anybody else. And at the same time, at that time, for that moving, I didn't need to look for a job because I already had one. Different story when I moved to the Netherlands, but we're gonna talk about it next time. So, problem number 1 was trying to figure out what were the documents that I needed to work in the country where I was living and to register if it was needed. In the case of Spain, I needed to have the NIE, the NIE, which is basically your identification number, and it was needed from my employer in order to register my contract, as well as I had to open a bank account. In that case, for me, it was quite easy because I was speaking the local language, and it wasn't that difficult to figure out also in the offices what I had to do and what were the documents I was supposed to bring. Not all companies help you doing that. In my case, for example, the hotel where I was working just gave me the list of the documents that I had to bring, but didn't give me any help, any support in getting things done. I just had the opportunity to go to Palma de Mallorca and stay in the hotel a few days before starting to work, so I could manage going around making the appointments to the municipality and to the bank in order to get these documents done and be able to start to work. Now, what is important to take in consideration? It is important to understand what kind of documents you need. So if you move abroad and your employer, if you already have a job, doesn't give you support or not even the list of documents that are needed for him, contact HR and ask them what it is needed to work in their company. If you're moving without having a job yet, you can definitely find some info online. Better check on the website of the municipality or at least of the country where you're moving to, because those info are always there and they should be updated on time. In case you need some different kind of support, you are scared to do it all alone because maybe you don't speak the local language and English is not enough, then you can definitely book a call with an expat consultant. Now, our minutes for the Break Beans Expat Edition are gone. I'm looking forward to see you next time for the second episode, and please let me know if you can relate with what I say or if you have any questions. I'm looking forward to read that. Bye!